Hi beautiful people, you welcome back to my channel. This is TV Tiwa and yours sincerely is Olubumi Olowonobi. Guys, on this channel I talk about lifestyle, my travels, things happening around me, and of course I talk about how to become a better person as an immigrant, you know, bringing the good parts of us to come to wherever we live right now and become a better person by taking the good aspects of this place or wherever you live to become a better person. That's what today's edition is going to be, guys. I don't know whether it's the stress of life that makes some people misbehave a lot of times. Honestly, guys, we are all striving to be better person because we know that at the end of it all, at the end of our sojourn on earth, we are going to go back to God, and God is going to ask us about what we did here on earth. So I think that's the main reason why we came into this world, to serve God, for God to better our lives and make us be successful. And if we face tribulations, God said you will face tribulations, but he said he will provide a way of escape for us. So here in this life we are meant to face challenges, but the efforts and the faith in God keeps us going. So at the end of it all, what is our purpose on earth? We all know our purpose. That's what I just mentioned now. But while we are living our lives, there are some things that will come our way that we need to just calm down, take it easy. Guys, I'm going to talk to you about what happened to me right here between my humble self and a guy, a Nigerian man. Honestly, you can see the title of the topic is Business Owners Delete Reviews Online. Have never really written anything online. I mean, talking about reviews, because I just, especially when I've had bad treatment, I don't bother because I just feel, let's just let it be, let it go. But on this particular day, this happened to me and I felt so bad about it. Guys, let me just give you the background of everything. Here in the USA, they have consumer protection, which protects you from people who want to harass or abuse you, or even if you don't like anything, if you buy anything from anywhere and you don't like it, you have a right to return it and get your money back. Even within a month, you have a right to take it back, to return it, and they give you an option to pick another thing, or they give you your cash back. So guys, I'm talking about the fact that
fish I bought yesterday is bad.
I went somewhere.
This fish is bad.
The guy actually ruined my July 4th holiday, because that July 4th holiday I had plans to prepare a nice meal for the few American friends that I have, so that they can have this African vibes. I wanted to cook them a spicy food because they all wanted to eat. About 3 of my friends, we met at the pool at the gym. So this particular time, before the July 4th, if you saw my previous video, I made amala, my special food, my native food for my friends, but they didn't come to eat it, because I told them what I wanted to cook for them was vegetable soup with fish and shrimps and all that. So guys, what happened was that to prepare African food in the diaspora is more expensive. You know that, because sometimes we have few African foods in some countries, but here in America we have lots of African foods because there are so many Africans here. So where I live in Euclid, Ohio, and there are 3 black African market stores that I normally go to. It was 2 before. There's one in downtown, there's one on Lakeshore, about 7 minutes drive from here, which is actually within this, I think it's within the county of Euclid, or maybe it's Cleveland, I'm not sure about that. So then before now, there was a time I went to a store, I was talking to somebody, and this woman, probably from my accent, she got to know that I'm probably might be a Nigerian. So she came to me and asked me where I come from, and I told her I'm a Nigerian. Then she said, that there's a church here in this vicinity that I can be coming as a Nigerian now. And I said, okay, no problem. So she gave me the address, telephone number. And I went to that church like twice or thrice. But because it's far from where I live, this story will not be too long, guys. Just follow me. So I said, okay, I will come. So I went there like 3 times. It was even during the winter, but it's a little far from me. And I just felt, I mean, church is everywhere and God is everywhere. So I just decided to go to the one I used to go to before I met that lady. So, and I started going back. They sent me text, but I told them, don't worry, I'll be coming once in a while because it's far from me. So, and that was it. So later on, I got to know that they have, this couple has an African market, a store where you can buy African foods. And of course, as a Nigerian now, you want to patronize them. So I started going to their shop to buy stuff and all that. But there are occasions where I had bought some stuff that I didn't like. Like, you know, when you buy egusi is melon seed, and you find so much sand, especially the grind one, so much sand in it, bitter leaf with so much sand, and even some bad yams. I'm not talking specifically for this couple, but for African market owners. It happens a lot of times, but I don't bother. And there's this particular couple, it's a Liberian couple who has a store near me on Lakeshore. This couple, when you complain about items you bought, they will just tell you, we're sorry. And that's it. After everything, what is the big deal? If I offend you and you tell me sorry, what else? What else will I do? I will accept it, you know? Sometimes we just need somebody to appreciate the fact that they were wrong and they just needed to apologize and say sorry. That's it. So, anyway, that's that couple. So I started going to these people to buy stuff from them, you know, buy good stuff and buy my food items. So on this particular day, before July 4th, that weekend, I think it was on a Saturday, I went there, I bought some food products from them. And particularly this fish, because I already told my friends I was going to prepare a vegetable soup for them with fish and shrimps. So when I got home and I started cooking and I opened that fish, oh my God, that fish was bad. In fact, the smell alone filled the entire atmosphere. I was like, oh my God. And I had a friend with me who was, where did you get this fish? I said, I got it from African market. I said, you know. So I was so upset in my mind, in my spirit. I was going to return this fish back to them. I mean, why would I just waste money like this? So I did a video of the fish and I sent it to the man for him to see. I will show you the video. Then I didn't get a response. He didn't acknowledge it. He didn't even reply me. I said, okay. So I went on, that was on Saturday. That was on Friday, I guess. Saturday was the holiday. Then Sunday, of course, they didn't come. So Monday, I went to their shop. They didn't open because I think that Monday was a holiday. Yeah. So they didn't open. So on Tuesday, I went there. When I got there, I met their sales girl and I told her, and she said, they're not around. I said, obviously, I know they're not around. So I now called the man. I called him, he didn't pick my call. So the lady now called him with her phone and he picked. I don't know how it came about. It was on video. So when I told him that this is me, this is what happened, then you needed to see the face of that guy. His face was like... So I just explained to him that this is... They said, what do I want him to do now? What do you want me to do now? I said, what do I want you to do? I mean, you should know what to do. I'm returning this fish because I can't just let my money waste like that. He said, no, nobody has ever brought anything here. Nobody has ever complained about any. I said, that's not possible. Because people don't want to bother you. People just feel, because we're Africans, you know, what's the point now to be quarreling over maybe $7 or $10 or something? But the thing is that we need you to say sorry. I mean, I deserve to have quality good. I deserve to have quality food. I deserve to have fresh food. That's why I came to you. So if you sold a rotten fish for me, do you think I should just trash it in my garbage bin and then forget it? He now said that I sent a video to, and I said, but I even sent you a video. He said, yes, I saw the video, but that was rude. I said, rude? He said, I should go and watch that video again. And this guy, honestly, if this guy and I were born in the same family, he wouldn't dare to call me by my name. I should be at least 6 years older than him. But you know, when you are in a foreign land, I'm sure if I was in Nigeria, if we were both in Nigeria, he wouldn't relate to me like that. I think so. But you know, a lot of times people feel that when they are in the Western world, when they're in the diaspora, they can do anything, they can talk anyhow, they don't care because the Western world is a leveler and they feel we might not even see again. Forgetting that this is a small world. It's a small world. We can meet one day. Our children can meet one day. I don't know why some of us, I don't know why Nigerians think that way. And I want to say this again. This couple right here in Lakeshore, they are Liberians and they are very sweet couple. Very sweet, fantastic couple. They are from Liberia. But look at my Nigerian brother doing this to me. Then I told him, I said, that video was rude. I said, but I just explained to you what I did a video about the fish, and I told you that you should check your fridge. If you still have some other remains there, you can probably check it out and don't sell this to other people. Because this is America. People know their rights. But because we are Africans, we just forget about some things and it could matter. Why do you have to pull trouble with your fellow African brother, especially Nigerian brother, because of fish, because of anything? You just let it go. And because people don't come back to tell you, and I'm sure it's a lie, because I spoke to a friend of mine later, she said, oh, of course, people complained about that particular store. So anyway, that was what the guy said. I said, well, I don't think that was rude, but this fish, I'm returning it. He said, what's this again? He said when he watched that video, he felt like that was rude, and that I should have sent him a video. Then I said, okay, so what are we going to do about this? He said he doesn't know what he was going to do about it. I said, well, I want my money back. If that's the way you look at it, I want my money back. And actually, I looked at you like a brother. Even though it's not from my tribe, it's from the eastern side, he's an Igbo man, but we are all Nigerians. But I would have gone online and write a review about your store. You know what this guy said? He said, you can go ahead and write whatever you want to write. I said, I'm like, eh? He said, you can go online and write whatever review you want to write. I said, oh, that's what you want? He said, yeah, he doesn't care. I said, but you know one thing? They say, he who cannot smile cannot keep a shop. I mean, why will you treat me that way? I am a customer, and the customer is always right. And apart from that, on this particular issue, I bought something from you. I bought a fish from you, and this fish is bad. Do you expect me to just throw it away and forget about it? You don't expect me to complain at all. Then he said, I should go and do whatever I want to do. I should go and write whatever I want to write. I said, okay, no problem. I'm going to write a review about your store. He said, no problem. He said, when he gets to the shop, he will look at it, and he cuts the line. I was like, okay. You know what? I felt this man is a pastor. And he's got this attitude. While I was in Nigeria, I worked with the civil service, and they always tell us, whatever anger you're coming from, whatever happened in your home, once you get to the office gates, drop everything there and come in with a smile. That is office. So don't talk of your own shop, your own business. And this man is a pastor. Then he kept me thinking that being a pastor and him talking to me like this as a customer, I said, God, sometimes we need to watch where we go. We need to pray to God to lead us to the church we need to go, because some people don't need to be ordained as a pastor. It's a winners church pastor. Winners. While I was in Kaduna in 1995, 96 for my NYC, I met Bishop Abioye. He was a sweet man. He's a sweet man. In fact, I'm not going to say that I love him. I like him so much. He was our pastor that time in Malali. No. Somewhere in Kaduna, I've forgotten. Not Malali. I've forgotten. Please remind me. Somewhere in Kaduna, was our pastor. So it is then, because I'm an Anglican. But since then, I've loved winners. So when that lady told me, when his wife told me about the church, that I said, oh, you have winners here. But just this, I don't have to go to that church every time. I don't know what happened. I don't know what, I don't really understand why this man would talk to me this way. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is, a lot of times, don't base your judgments on reviews online, because some of these owners delete the bad reviews, the real reviews. That's it. So actually, because of that, I went online and I wrote a review. I'll show you the review. I wrote a review about the store. Then the guy deleted it. I went back again, I wrote another review. When I checked again, he deleted it. So I now wrote the third one. I said, keep deleting this. You have a right to delete it because it's in your power to delete it. But I'm going to take it to where you cannot delete. I'm not bringing this here because I have a YouTube channel, but because he was deleting it, because he deleted those messages. So I said, okay, no problem. You want me to use this as a content, I'll do it. And that's why I'm actually bringing this here. A lot of times I don't want to even stick my head out for my fellow Nigerians, because when they treat you somehow, sometimes you feel, well, I'm on my own. So actually you're on your own. It's very sad, but that was what happened. So I deleted all the reviews, and I told myself I'm going to bring it as a content on my channel. So, and I told him, I said, I didn't dash you that money for that fish because you owe me. But for me to go back to that store, I'm not going to go back there. I've forgiven him, but I'll never go there to buy anything. There's no point. There's no point. No one that has treated you like that once, it will treat you worse when you go back there, because it feels you can always come back. You know, that's how some business owners think. If you don't come, somebody else will come. But guys, please, we need to treat our customers right. And there's no point if you have a business and people write bad reviews, don't bother to clean it up. Just clean yourself up. So 7 days after, the guy sent me a text and said, I've been waiting for you to come back for us to resolve this issue. Conscience. Sherry conscience, why he? The judge. He will judge you well. But I'm not going back there. I'm sorry. I needed for you to just say, I'm sorry for selling this bad fish to you. That's all. That will have solved it. I'm not perfect, but I think I'm a nice person. People have told me that several times. And I know I'm a nice person. So all I needed was for you to say sorry. Oto. That's it. Sorry can bring many positivity into people's lives. So that's it, guys. That's my story. And I also want to stop telling you what I plan to do next. Because a lot of times when I plan, I don't do it. I told you I was going to bring 2 of my friends to talk about abuse, but I couldn't bring them. So I'm not going to be telling you what I want to do again. I'll just, as it comes, I'll just show you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And I hope you have learned something from this. Which is, as a business owner, please don't treat your customer right. When they write reviews that you don't like, leave it there, but clean yourself. Don't clean it up, clean yourself. And because above all in this life, what's our essence of coming to this world? Is to treat each other well. Treat each other well. Treat anybody around you, treat them well. Because you never can tell. That might be the last time you're going to see them. So let's just be nice. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And I hope to see you in my next video.